We visited Hudsonville High School's band camp to ask Director Craig VanderWall and his students about their 2022 program called Surf's Up. They shared some thoughts on the music and visual components of their show and what makes participating in a competitive marching band so unique.
Well, we picked this music because it goes back to things that I thought were really fun when I was a kid. My generation couldn't really avoid the Beach Boys, and when we decided to do Surf's Up as a show, the Beach Boys music just seemed to be the next natural fit. I've been brewing ideas visually for the show for 5 or 6 years now, and just always felt like the Beach Boys went hand in hand with it. The only non-Beach Boys music really is Wipeout, but if you're going to do a drum feature of beach music, it has to be Wipeout. So we're really excited to bring that to the field, and it just has the right vibe and the right feel that we want for what we're trying to do with the show.
My favorite part of the show so far is in the drum feature. We haven't put it on the field yet, but the drums start going more and more crazy and we start getting more and more notes on the field, and it just gets really wild.
My favorite part of the show this year is probably the part where we get to pretend like we're on the beach. You know, we got our towels and we set them up and, you know, have all of those beach activities.
My favorite part of the show is probably the opener when we're just relaxing on the beach.
I really like the pre-show, because it's so character building and it's just a whole lot of just fun goofing off that I get to do on a field.
For the visual elements of the show, we're thinking about a day at the beach and everything you might see or do in that setting. So our drum majors are going to be on lifeguard towers and dressed like lifeguards. They're going to have life rings and whistles and the sunscreen on the end of their nose and all that fun stuff. We have beach towels and buckets and sand shovels. There's a shark attack at one point that's going to be ridiculous during the show. We have surfboards. The closer is Surfing USA, so that's surfboard based, and we're just really trying to go all in and put as many visual ideas of what you might see at a day at the beach as possible.
The thing about marching band that sets it apart is it's a big community doing something together to make something beautiful, and it's a great base that I can make friends upon.
What I like about marching band is how it's really important to be a great individual performer. However, it's also extremely important to work with a team.
We have like to multitask while doing it because you have to play an instrument while marching, trying to get good posture.
I would say a new challenge that we've taken on this year is to come out of the dark ages and do what a lot of other programs do and work more to develop our sound design and production part of the show. So we've hired the right people to guide us through that process and create all of those sounds and patches, but we're still trying to figure the technology side of that out and how it fits and how it balances with the band. You know, it's only band camp, so we're going to get there, but I would say that's probably our biggest challenge right now as far as putting the show together.
As for like competing against certain bands, I don't really like to think of it like a boxing match. I like to think of it more of like a talent show or a show and tell, where you got all these other bands and they're like, this is what we've been working on, it's so cool, and we're like, yeah, look what we've got. And it's just a whole fun community of people.
It's not like you're going to practice for a bunch of people that went to see a game and you're just the entertainment. You're actually going to be the entertainment.
So if we talk about competitions, again, like a lot of programs, this is one place that the pandemic changed things for us. For the pandemic, I usually try to have at least 2, if not more, weekends during the season where maybe we didn't compete. We might have a Saturday rehearsal and then give the kids a Saturday night off to be with their family and friends or work. But you know what? During the pandemic, we all realized how much we missed this. So last year, this year, we're piling on as many performances as we possibly can. And it isn't for us so much about like trying to get out and compete every weekend as it is about trying to get out and give our kids a chance to perform and do something that they love doing. We tell our kids if you join our marching band, you're going to have lots of opportunities to perform for your family, your friends, for people across the state. So we're going out every weekend except for October 1.
You can catch Hudsonville's program, Surfs Up, at MCBA competitions across Michigan this fall. If you would like your band featured on Marching Spotlight, send us an email at meyer-music.com. And be sure to like and subscribe to keep up with all things band and orchestra in Michigan.